Hello, I'm Brigantia, Blackbird of Blackbird's Brew. Happy Tuesday. Welcome to Pagan Problems. We're going to discuss the addiction to novelty. What's new? What's different? What's changed? This is the obsession of our modern age. There's a frenzy to consume all that has just happened, provided it is new or at least new to us, and there's a desire for instant gratification and ever shorter attention spans. This is not a frame of mind that is conducive to practicing paganism or witchcraft. These paths require study, self-discipline, initiative, and the willingness to walk a path for a period of time before seeing striking results. And the trouble is we can't easily switch from one mindset to the other just depending on the circumstances. If we want novelty and immediate results when it comes to our entertainment, running our households, and our secular jobs, then it is highly probable that this attitude will spill over into relationships and worse, our spirituality. It means that we're never fully invested in anything. We've always got one foot out the door, and we might call it change and growth, but really it's just impatience, a lack of follow through, and probably immaturity issues. It's like trying to go through life like a cut flower, no roots and expecting a perpetual bloom, not understanding the needs of the plant in order to maintain that bloom or the cycles it has to go through. And then once the bloom fades, you throw it out as if it has somehow failed you. And then you start over again with a bunch of cut flowers and you expect different results. It really is that insane what we're doing to ourselves in our culture, and sometimes sadly even within pagan circles. The mindless consumption and the pursuit of newness and nonsense is actively encouraged. That is the water in which we're steeped. And it doesn't help that we're surrounded by advertising, and for a variety of reasons, people's sales resistance is really, really low. Now, I am a capitalist. I have no issues with businesses making money or advertising their products and services. I'm not even opposed to a bit of frivolity, because if people can afford an indulgence every now and then that means the person who made the thing is able to earn a living because they can sell it, and the person doing the buying is able to exist at more than just a subsistence level. That's a win. So that isn't a problem in and of itself. The real issue is the importance that's being assigned to things and newness, including to the newness of unfamiliar ideas. People are scrambling after novelties as a distraction because it fills up their brains, and this prevents them from asking the big questions in life and taking a look at whether or not they're living in a meaningful manner. And human beings need a sense of purpose and meaning as much as we need air. When we don't think our existence matters and there's no particular significance in being alive, then mental health issues and self-destructive behaviors are the inevitable result, as we have daily proof. So the pursuit of novelty is obviously not an adequate reason to live, and it gives no lasting benefit, provides no spiritual enlightenment, and it provides us with no particular purpose. It's a drug. That's all it is. It's a drug. And it's difficult to break the habit from consuming that drug. But the consequences of avoiding the issue can mean a train wreck of a life. Again, as we have daily proof. And it's happened to plenty of people. They drift along, they're not seeking out anything of depth or significance, and then a moment comes and they realize they don't know who they are, what they're doing, or the why of any of it. And pagans are not immune from this. I wish we were. And part of what feeds into our issues with this matter in particular is that we have so much to learn and explore. And sometimes it can go from being an eclectic pagan who's examining and studying a lot of things in a meaningful manner and connecting the dots, into just becoming a collector of spiritual information without practicing any of it, without seeing how it connects together, or being able to discern how it could be applied in their own lives or what would result from it. This is just as dangerous as the pursuit of material novelties to us, because we're twisting the purpose of spirituality when we do this. And what gets really obnoxious is that it can turn into a way to flex on people of, look how much of other people's research I can parrot before, and therefore, because I have a good memory and I just remember these random facts, I'm better and smarter than you. Yeah, you've probably run into those people just as I have. But what they're doing, it's all meaningless. Yes, I mean, this is the truly terrifying thing. Even studying spirituality can become a meaningless pursuit if the person goes into it with superficial motivations, if they just want to seem important, if it's a way of attracting attention to themselves, or if it's trying to give them some kind of artificial self-image. It's going to end in disaster every single time. So as pagans, we've got to guard against this, because what a waste that would be of time and effort if we did all of this work and had so little to show for it. So we've got to question ourselves, and we've got to be willing to be honest with ourselves, which is so much worse, about what we're doing and why we do it, because we need more substance in our spiritual lives and less novelty. So that's my opinion, and those are my thoughts on the subject. Feel free to leave me your own in the comments section, or join us on Gilded. That is our server. Our server is called Blackbird's Brew. There's a link to join us in the description box below, and if you'd like to strike up a conversation there, we would be very happy to have you. But that'll do it for this video, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.